Congratulations, soon-to-be graduates, and welcome to the Spring 2021 Virtual Hooding Ceremony. I'm Mary Jo Finney, Dean of the UAA Graduate School. After many seasons of coursework and homework, papers and projects, today marks a different kind of season. It's a season, not merely a day, to take in all that is around you, to reflect on all that you have expected of yourself over the last couple of years, and to realize that you rose to the challenge. Few people in the world have access to higher education, and fewer still have the opportunity to earn a graduate degree. Let this be a season where you ponder the fact that you found and followed your access to higher education and faced the arduous challenge of earning a graduate degree. You chose to go above and beyond a four-year degree, which is no small feat in and of itself. And you challenged yourself to face the unknown and to push through moments of doubt. You chose to persevere through life while attaining a level of education that now deems you a master. Now that mastery carries with it a responsibility to share your exceptional competence in a way that empowers others to achieve. And now you are faced with a next, even more consequential choice. What will you do with your graduate degree? How will you use it to better our world? Who will you seek out to inspire? And how will you responsibly demonstrate your masterful talent? Some around you may not appreciate the purpose or value of a graduate degree, but don't let that diminish your achievement. You chose to pursue a particular path, as did they, and your advanced degree places you among those who have much to give. For those who look to you in awe, and there will be many, know that you have reached a height they can only imagine. In all cases, carry your achievement with grace and gratitude. Today's hooding ceremony is an outward tradition marking your accomplishment in a highly visible manner. Originally serving utilitarian function of keeping the scholar dry, in today's terms, the hooding practice is a way to remind the scholar and a signal to others this is an individual of masterful achievement. When you receive your hood, pause. Feel the honor of your accomplishment and the privilege of responsibility. At this time, I will now introduce to you University of Alaska Anchorage Chancellor Bruce Schultz, followed by the University of Alaska Anchorage Provost Denise Runge.
Congratulations to our graduates and to your family and friends, your faculty, and your peers who supported you along the way. I am Bruce Schultz, Interim Chancellor of UAA, and I am proud to share in this centuries-old tradition with you. The graduate hooding ceremony is certainly a time to celebrate your many accomplishments and your hard work. The long hours of digging through the literature, of collecting and analyzing data, of advancing knowledge through research or creative expression. As a former graduate student myself, I know it wasn't easy. I know that you gave every ounce of yourself to finish your degree. And you did all of this in the middle of a pandemic. You juggled so many extra responsibilities, so many extra worries, and you pulled it all off. Many of you battled Zoom fatigue at work and in the classroom. Many of you supervised your children's at-home education while still managing your own schedule of classes, assignments, exams, and thesis or capstone projects. In the face of this unrelenting adversity, you persevered. And that is an amazing achievement. It is certainly worthy of celebration. But this ceremony is also a time to think about our future. You are leaving UAA with a graduate degree. Many of you were already working professionals when you chose to give up your weeknights and weekends to dig deeper, to learn more, to gain the knowledge and skills you need not only for your own benefit, but for the benefit of your local community and for the benefit of Alaska. Now, the world is in a moment of enormous change. And I don't just mean the new reality that was so suddenly thrust upon us last year. Yes, industries across Alaska and the world are evolving in response to the pandemic. But there are other changes that are just as momentous. Whether it's climate change, quite literally reshaping Alaska through the melting of permafrost and glaciers, the loss of coastlines to erosion and rising seas, and the opening of the Arctic Ocean. or the reshaping of the workforce through automation and artificial intelligence, or the reshaping of geopolitics in response to new challenges like cybersecurity. The world is changing in very big ways. Of course, change can be a good thing, and I'm heartened when I think of all of you with your depth of knowledge and skills, with your commitment to Alaska and your local communities, who will guide us through these changes, who will use your expertise not only to solve the problems we face, but to devise new and better ways of living and working. So once again, congratulations, graduates. I look forward to seeing the impact you have on the world.
Today's ceremony is a momentous day for all of the students we are recognizing. This part of the commencement activities is a celebration of the transition you each are making from faculty-guided studies to a new phase as a self-directed, independent professional. The hoods you have earned are more than just a piece of a quaint costume. Rather, they are our acknowledgement of your new status as a peer. And in the very traditional manner of this ceremony, we express to you our confidence that you are well prepared to lead, both in your profession and in your communities. I'm encouraged and excited by the hope you give us as we look forward to your future achievements and successes. Congratulations and best wishes to you all.
I now have the privilege of introducing your 2021 Virtual Hooding Ceremony student speaker. Please join me in welcoming Jennifer O'Neill, who is earning her hood today as a Master of Social Work.
Hello, and welcome fellow 2021 graduate degree recipients, families, and friends. This is a momentous day, and while we can't celebrate together physically, I hope that you have taken this opportunity to find your own way to celebrate with people you love who have helped you along your educational path. This moment has been hard-earned, with countless hours of studying, sometimes excruciatingly long Zoom calls, and deadlines that always seem to come too soon. We have so much to be proud of and so much to be thankful for too. Our successes shared with all of those who helped us along the way, and I urge you to take some time today to reach out and express your gratitude to those who have helped to make this day possible. I would like to thank my partner, Matt O'Neill, who took on dedicated dinner nights, helped to keep our kids happy and mostly quiet during all those late night classes, and kept me grounded through peaks of stress. I would also like to thank my children for their empathy and lighthearted perspective. They agree. School is hard. I would also like to thank my mother, who was a model of hard work, resilience, and grit throughout my life. Finally, I would like to thank all of the UAA MSW faculty and cohort. You helped to make me a better social worker, and in all honesty, a better person. As a high school student who finished third from the bottom of the class freshman year, and later went on to graduate from Save Alternative High School as a junior with a 1.7 GPA, I had no real ambition other than to finish high school. I was so focused on just getting it over with that I hadn't really thought about what I would do once I graduated. Then something pretty amazing happened. My high school counselor saw my potential and nominated me for the UA Scholars Award. Does anyone remember being told if you would just apply yourself, you could do so much better? Well, my high school record seemed to be an example of just how little you could achieve if you just did less. So, UAA took a bit of a risk when they offered me a full ride scholarship. Well, I graduated in 2006 with a bachelor's in human services, and nearly 13 years later, returned to UAA as a mother with 2 9-year-olds and a full-time job. Going back to school filled me with anxiety. I wondered, will I remember how to write an academic paper? Can I really do all of this? Am I even good enough? Maybe looking back, you can relate to some of these fears and worries that seem so far in the distance now that you're at the finish line. Nothing about what we have done is easy. Yet, despite all that, you chose to pursue an education that will not only benefit you, but your communities as well. I used to hold this view that knowledge is power. And while that can be, through my education, I've learned that the more you know, the more you realize that you don't know. This is a humbling idea and an important one in today's world. So, as you consider how you'll apply your knowledge, experience, and skills gained, I ask that you maintain that sense of curiosity and openness that you cultivated throughout your graduate school experience. In a world that has become increasingly polarized and isolating over the past year and a half, we could all benefit from holding more space for curiosity, connection, and learning from others. We as a graduating class hold a great responsibility that comes with an education that many are not afforded. Let's use this platform to empower and lift others, to spark new and innovative conversations that may illuminate long overdue solutions. I don't hope for a better future. I ask that we commit to it. Now, while there's so much work to be done, you have earned some much needed rest to really sit with this experience. Schedule a date with your couch and literally sit with this experience. I have a friend who likes to call it power lounging, so do that or whatever your version may be. Then, over the coming weeks, perhaps after a long nap and some distance from your computer screens, take some time to honor and reflect on your own experience. What did it take for you to get here? Why did you do it in the first place? What are you passionate about? And the big question that everyone's asking you now, what will you do with your master's degree? Regardless of your answers, wherever your path may lead you, in the words of a dear professor, be brave, be bold. You are no longer a grad student. You are now a master's graduate. Congratulations, and thank you so much.
And now we come to the portion of the ceremony for which we have all been waiting. It is my privilege to present our 2021 graduate candidates. Each college dean will introduce and congratulate their graduates, followed by slides announcing each graduate's name and degree.
Good morning. I wish we were all here today as faculty, staff, students, and family to celebrate together. In the College of Arts and Sciences, we focus on how to create, how to analyze, and how to solve. This is especially true of graduate students. That describes everything you do. This year, in the year of COVID, you were challenged like no other class, you adapted, and you succeeded. On behalf of the faculty and the staff of the College of Arts and Sciences, I congratulate Alaska's strongest. Congratulations.
Oliver G. Smith, Master of Arts, Anthropology. Tyler A. Glazer, Master of Education, Educational Leadership. Lindsay R. Jack, Master of Education, Educational Leadership.
Margaret J. Jones, Master of Education, Educational Leadership.
Benjamin Lavalier, Master of Education, Educational Leadership. David A. Wilson, Master of Education, Educational Leadership. Melissa A. Boyd, Master of Education, Special Education. Christina M. Sitz, Master of Education, Special Education. Callie H. Connerton, Master of Education, Teaching and Learning. Jacob L. Grohl, Master of Education, Teaching and Learning, and Graduate Certificate, Language Education. Anna Soma, Master of Education, Teaching and Learning. Laura L. Stoddard, Master of Education, Teaching and Learning.
Eric G. Johnson, Master of Fine Arts, Creative Writing and Literary Arts.
Allison S. Rowan, Master of Science, Applied Geological Sciences. Sarah M. Gehring, Master of Science, Biological Sciences. Hunter A. Gravely, Master of Science, Biological Sciences. Laura A. McDuffie, Master of Science, Biological Sciences. Rachel E. McKenna, Master of Science, Biological Sciences. Hannah A. Ferguson, Master of Science, Clinical Psychology. Emily M. Lauren, Master of Science, Clinical Psychology. Christopher D. Reinsma, Master of Science, Clinical Psychology. Tristan A. Gores, Master of Science, Interdisciplinary Studies.
As your graduate studies in the College of Business and Public Policy come to an end, it's time to reflect on your achievements and the journey that has brought you to this moment. Certainly none of us could have predicted that you would be spending 2.5 semesters learning virtually. Many of you completed your degrees while working. Some of you cared for family members along the way. All of you, though, have had to stay focused and determined while the world shifted around us. As master's level professionals, you've illustrated a depth of knowledge, an ability to analyze, problem solve, and then follow through. The world needs your talents now more than ever. So we are confident that you will make an enormous contribution to society. Enjoy this day with the full congratulations of myself and the faculty and staff of the college. Your hood will always be a colorful symbol of your years with us. Its color also highlights your chosen field of study, so wear it with pride.
Nicole E. Darren, Master of Business Administration. Maxim R. Dolcock, Jr., Master of Business Administration. Erwin T. Domingo, Master of Business Administration. Jared R. Edgar, Master of Business Administration. Lucas J. Everett, Master of Business Administration. Rebecca Fiegel, Master of Business Administration. Christopher Fives, Master of Business Administration. Ludmila Halverson, Master of Business Administration. Vanessa M. Hirschberger, Master of Business Administration. Peter O. Ikewun, Master of Business Administration. Mitchell R. Kidder, Master of Business Administration. Eric A. Locker, Master of Business Administration. Lauren M. Mason, Master of Business Administration. Nolan R. McBride, Master of Business Administration. Viviana Mina, Master of Business Administration. Viet H. Nguyen, Master of Business Administration. Christopher S. Schneider, Master of Business Administration. Timothy W. Triplett, Master of Business Administration. Chelsea J. Wallace, Master of Business Administration. Yuqing Wang, Master of Business Administration. Amanda R. Watt, Master of Business Administration. Joseph R. Selmond, Master of Public Administration. Stephen J. G. Sweet, Master of Public Administration. Anna K. Gibbons, Master of Science, Global Supply Chain Management. Erickson Lee, Master of Science, Global Supply Chain Management. Amelia C. Motz, Master of Science, Global Supply Chain Management. Paul W. Pryor, Master of Science, Global Supply Chain Management.
College of Engineering Master of Science graduates, I'd like to start by saying congratulations! Your long hours of study, research, and thesis writing have paid off. You have accomplished something very few people have done. You've made an original contribution of knowledge to your field. Now, I'm sure a virtual hooding is not what you had in mind when you began your graduate studies, but rest assured that does not diminish our pride in your accomplishments. As you move on to the next phase of your career, I challenge you to use the skills and knowledge you have gained to address the grand challenges facing society. Congratulations again. We are proud of you, and I know you will continue to make us proud as you embark on your future endeavors.
Eric T. Fox, Master of Science, Civil Engineering. Eric M. Ramirez, Master of Science, Civil Engineering, and Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Natalie Wagner, Master of Science, Civil Engineering. Yue Zhao, Master of Science, Civil Engineering. Benjamin T. Simonson, Master of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Adriana L. Everett, Master of Science, Project Management. Madeline M. Hogarth, Master of Science, Project Management. Colton T. Jessup, Master of Science, Project Management. Micah J. Smith, Master of Science, Project Management. Darren L. Underwood, Master of Science, Project Management.
Good afternoon. I'm Jeff Jesse, and I'm Dean of the College of Health. It's such an honor to be celebrating this milestone with you today. On behalf of your professors and instructors, I want to applaud our graduates in the College of Health for your commitment to your chosen profession. I know that you're invested a huge amount of time and effort to get to this point. You've earned it. As the newest alumni of our graduate and professional programs, you have a critical role in our communities. Many of you are planning to stay and practice here in Alaska, where we have a significant shortage of healthcare and social service professionals. You are an essential part of Alaska's future. But no matter where you're headed next, you have a unique opportunity to improve health and well-being. Congratulations, graduates. I know your intelligence, commitment, and compassion will serve you well. You have every reason to be proud of this accomplishment.
Jeremy A. Ayers, Master of Public Health. Douglas Y. Bowen, Master of Public Health. Christina L. Broderman, Master of Public Health. Jessica L. Brown, Master of Public Health. Sarah A. Clark, Master of Public Health. Kelsey L. Cusack, Master of Public Health. Shannon L. Dyke, Master of Public Health. Gail A. Disler, Master of Public Health. Michael P. Grover, Master of Public Health. Ellen M. Hackenmuller, Master of Public Health. Katrina L. McCandless, Master of Public Health.
Maka J. Moncher, Master of Public Health.
Arika R. Paquette, Master of Public Health. Jennifer L. Rogers, Master of Public Health. Amaris C. Rosario, Master of Public Health. Julia L. Sargent, Master of Public Health. Mariah A. Cedar, Master of Public Health. Zara Shah, Master of Public Health. Jennifer L. Scarata, Master of Public Health. Sharon E. Steelfox, Master of Public Health. Vanessa A. Varigan, Master of Public Health. Sarah C. Wallner, Master of Public Health. Cayenne D. Soroy, Master of Science, Dietetics and Nutrition. Mackenzie E. Callis, Master of Science, Nursing Science. Sharon G. Garrity, Master of Science, Nursing Science. Olivia R. Harris, Master of Science, Nursing Science. Jimin H. Huang, Master of Science, Nursing Science. Leah Kaufman, Master of Science, Nursing Science. Joanna L. Odall, Master of Science, Nursing Science. Sarah Points, Master of Science, Nursing Science. Christy J. Schmitz, Master of Science, Nursing Science. Brandy C. Seckery, Master of Science, Nursing Science. Hillary A. Walters, Master of Science, Nursing Science. Derek Weiss, Master of Science, Nursing Science. Alicia Adair, Master of Social Work. Joshua R. Adams, Master of Social Work. Emily M. Cohen, Master of Social Work. Holly C. Cook, Master of Social Work. Daisha A. Davis, Master of Social Work. Nyangath K. Dew, Master of Social Work. Jay Green, Master of Social Work. Lindsay Hibbert, Master of Social Work. Brittany L. Higgins, Master of Social Work. Sarah M. Holland, Master of Social Work. Cedric P. Houston, Master of Social Work. Ashley R. Hunt, Master of Social Work. Jordan D. Juliuson, Master of Social Work. Kirsten M. Knight, Master of Social Work. Aaron Cusick, Master of Social Work. Charity A. Lee, Master of Social Work. Jennifer R. Lichter, Master of Social Work. Julia K. Miner, Master of Social Work. Daniel P. Nurmo Brendable, Master of Social Work. Jennifer R. O'Neill, Master of Social Work. Bradford G. Parfit, Master of Social Work. Serene M. Pecha, Master of Social Work. Jordan M. Randolph, Master of Social Work. Lauren E. Risby, Master of Social Work. Albert M. Tovis II, Master of Social Work. Adam N. Ward, Master of Social Work.
Congratulations to the students. Please give them a round of applause. Before we conclude the ceremony, I ask the graduates to reach out in the coming days. Thank the faculty members who have helped you achieve your milestone. Thank your family and friends for all their support throughout your academic journey. That concludes today's ceremony. Thank you for joining us, and again, congratulations to our students.